All right, we're out for a nice jaunt on a Monday afternoon. Across that range out there is the Pacific Ocean. Those are the foothills of the Pacific Range. So right now we're headed northwest toward a little airfield called Vernonia, and then we'll be turning back to the northeast, and we'll be getting a good look at Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helens with its top blown off. Out the distance is Mount Adams, and way off to the right, you can't probably see, is Mount Hood. Okay, we're using the highway in the sky mode for the first time, and I'm coming up on my destination, which is Vernonia, and we'll be making a sweeping turn to the northeast. I'm looking to see if my highway in the sky does an automatic update, gives me the new trajectory. I'm at my last box, and I'm, all right, and it does. And we're going to gain a little altitude since we're heading northeast now. And the highway in the sky is exactly on. It looks like it expects probably a 1-minute turn, and I was a little faster than that. Now you can probably make out Mount Hood over in the distance. All right, we're headed right for Mount Rainier, which is just outside Seattle. We're going to make a sweeping turn now to the southeast. Straight ahead is Mount St. Helens. Behind it is Mount Adams. Coming up on your right is the Columbia River, which divides Oregon and Washington. You'll see Mount Hood out in the distance. It's about 60 miles away. Looks like there could be some low-lying clouds up there. We're going to give that a closer look before we decide to shoot through. Even at 5,500 feet, I still feel a few little bumps. Getting a nice view off the water. The clouds you see out in the distance are actually smoke. There's a forest fire about 20 miles, maybe 50 miles east of here, and there's a TFR in place. So I'm just going to kind of stay to the west of the area. That's Lake Merwin off to the left between here and Mount St. Helens. Most of this area was flooded with ash back in 1980 when the volcano erupted. I can actually see Portland International Airport way off to the south. We're going to be entering this smoke here in just a little bit, and I don't expect any problems with visibility. Lots of little emergency fields right below us. keep an eye on our visibility. Also getting closer to the Portland airspace, so I want to make sure I don't bust that. Part of the issue is just the sun hitting the top of that fog. It's bouncing off, restricting visibility from above. I'm above the ceiling of the airspace here at top of the space is 4,000. So being at 53-ish, even if I was to intrude upon the airspace, which I'm not going to, I'd still be legal and okay. We're just going to skirt right around the outside. Plus the view out here is a lot better, even with the smoke. Getting ready to cross the Columbia River again. We're going to head right toward Mount Hood and then do a long turn to the south. I can smell the smoke outside. At least I hope it's outside. It'd be bad if it was inside. All my engine instruments are in the green now. It is kind of unnerving to smell smoke. Here's a nice view of the river. Up there is the Bonneville Hydroelectric Dam. Okay, we're going to drop 1,000 feet. Pick up some better visibility. We definitely want to be watching for traffic out here too. We've got Troutdale, airspace. Oh, and then we have a heavy lifter coming in. He should be well above me, and will cross over in front of me. Well, the smoke is staying with us. I'm hoping there's a wall that we're going to get beyond it and it's going to clear up. That's what it looks like from the north. We will see. Just about an hour of flight so far this morning, and I'm hoping to put one more hour in still today. I do enjoy having my cup holders. I've noticed that I do get dehydrated up here fairly quickly. Looks like we just broke out of the smoke. There's Oregon City. Waterfalls and the locks. There's Portland straight ahead. We're about 15 miles from downtown. And as we do this 360, you can kind of see the wall of smoke. I think we'll do our flying out here today. Over there to the left is Aurora Airport, and at the far southern end of that is the Vans Airport factory. Always a lot of RV traffic in and out of Aurora. Aurora traffic experimental 154 Mike Kilo is going to be crossing over the field at 4500 to the west, Aurora. All right, we're at 5,000 feet. What we're going to do is a departure stall. So we've got level flight. I'm going to give it full throttle as if we're taking off. Give it full mixture rich. And we're going to pull back. And I would expect kind of a gnarly ascent angle. And we'll see where it breaks. Gotta keep the ball centered. 75, 72, 70, oh, 61, it's gonna break. Oh, come on, break. Never really broke. All right, now we're going to try an approach stall. No flap. All right. So, back pressure. Going to be pretty much idle here. Okay, we have 80.
70, 69, oil, pressure, low, speed, 66, oil, pressure, low, speed, 65, 65, oil, pressure, low, speed, 63, 62, 59, 57, 56, 55, 55, 56, 57, 59, 60, 60, 59, 58, 59, 61, 7.
I want to do that again.
51, 48, 53, 60, 64, 60.
But she's just wallowing all over. Come on, but I can't get it.
54, 56, 60, 60.
I can't quite get it to stall. Full back pressure, full idle, and just rocking.
57,
Oh, too funny. I am descending at 800 feet a minute. All right, enough of this nonsense.
64, 69.
All right, we're going to try that again. This time we're going to try it with one notch of flap. So, bearing turns. Definitely a wind from the north, so we're going to use that to our advantage. Idle. We have one notch of flaps. All right, let's do this.
52, 50,
Back pressure, idle.
57, 59, 60, oil, pressure, low, speed.
RPM 700. That didn't stall either.
67.
We're going to do one more stall. This time I'm going to pay attention to my AOA. Right now I'm borderline between yellow and green at about
70, 69, 69, 69, 69, 67, 65, 62, 60, 57, 55, 54, 54, 56, 57, 57, 57, 57, 56, 56, 57, 57, 57, 59, 64, 69.
Now let's add, it still doesn't want to stall. Let's add a second degree of flaps. So 20 degrees. Do it again. Okay, we're right between the green and the yellow.
Speed 70, 60.
And my carbon monoxide gauge is going off.
9, 57, 56, 54, 55, 57, 59, 60, 50.
It's showing me up in the stall range.
7, 56.
Not quite there. Full back pressure. Can't quite get it. All right.
57, 59, 67.
All right, we're going to set up and get ready to go home. Down to about 30 minutes of fuel before we're into our reserve. And we've been up about an hour 45. There's our field. I can make it out because I recognize the green hangars. We're about 8 miles out. Time to come down a little bit. Twin Oaks traffic experimental 154 Mike Kilo is 8 to the south. I'll be entering the upwind for runway 2, Twin Oaks. Coming down a comfortable 200 feet a minute. For those of you who care, right underneath this are a whole bunch of vineyards who specialize in the Pinot Noir grape. There's about 450 wineries within about 10 miles of here. Twin Oaks traffic for Mike Kilo, entering upwind, runway 2, Twin Oaks. Oh, yep, it's bumpy as we get close to the surface. Twin Oaks traffic for Mike Kilo, turning crosswind, runway 2, Twin Oaks. Twin Oaks traffic for Mike Kilo, turning downwind, runway 2, Twin Oaks. Okay, let's slow this puppy down. We have arc. 1 notch. Okay, over the numbers. I think we might be in for a wild ride.
Fuel low.
2nd notch.
Twin Oaks traffic, 4 Mike Kilo, base, runway 2, Twin Oaks.
Fuel low. Fuel low.
And we got a bit of a crosswind, too. Oh, yeah, this is going to be fun. I think we're going to keep a little extra speed today.
Speed 70, 68, 65, 62, 54.
Wasn't that pretty? Wasn't that pretty?
47, 45, 43. Fuel low.
Twin Oaks traffic, 4 Mike Kilo, clearly active, Twin Oaks.
Up exactly 2 hours. And now back to the hangar. We have to open up this canopy a little first.